What's the greatest city in the world? New York, New York. It's a hell of a town. My fellow New Yorkers, we could make this town great again. Give me $100 bill and a bottle of Viagra pills, and we could make New York City. And this is Santa Claus signing off from the corner of 12th in front of Strand Bookstore and Punky, that's the wrong door, honey. Broadway, over and out.
My name is Saravut N.
My name is Richard.
Kedrick Mapp.
My name's Jackie. Maya.
Amy Rose Marsh.
John Maynard.
My name is Dan. My tag is Omni.
Lisa.
Hey, my name is William.
Santa.
Michaela Gondard.
Gwen Brown.
Susan.
My name is Rosalind.
I love New York. Jamaica, Queens. Born and raised. Lived all over, really. Manhattan, Jersey, Bronx, Brooklyn. I'm a New Yorker for real.
I think it's the neighborhoods that we have, and I've lived, since I was out of college, I've lived in this neighborhood, actually since I was in college. And all the different kinds of people get together and different ages and doing different stuff together, and we've had a good time. I've really enjoyed my neighbors.
You can find anyone in New York City. There are these like groups and subgroups of really weird people, and no matter what you're into, you can always find someone, and that's, I don't think, something you can find anywhere else.
You know, you have the weirdos, and as normal as they come, and they're all together, and neither is shocked by the other, and I feel like that's a perfect mixture.
Yes! Become the change you want to see in the world! Become the change you want to see in the world!
I mean, many people from different countries, they have different culture. They came here and we can stay together very peaceful, and then we can communicate with them in our own way.
Yeah, and the access to things like good food and good fashion and art and news and different opinions, different people.
The diversity. Yeah, there's so many cultures you walk into in like any given block.
It's an old saying, if you can't survive in New York, you can't survive nowhere. And being in New York, it's dreams. You can make dreams come true, man. New York is a good place, man. It's a good place, man. Everything is happening in New York.
I think the least favorite is the tremendous amount of traffic, which keeps building and building and building, you know, all over, and sometimes it's just difficult to get around.
The garbage on the ground.
I forgot how crowded it was, and how gross and dirty it was, and how angsty people are.
It's a little bit dirty, especially the subway.
Well, it used to be the edge. There's not much of an edge anymore. It's pretty homogenized. So,
Like the way that Brooklyn has gentrified or something like that. I don't necessarily love that per se, even though I do spend a lot of time, you know, going to like shows or what have you in Williamsburg or Bushwick, but...
Racism. It still exists. There's still a lot of racism going on. People don't talk about it as much, but they sugarcoat it. It's still racism. We all bleed one color, and it shouldn't be like that.
The crazy pervs.
Yeah.
I hate the crazy
Anyone
pervs.
that catcalls.
I hate the cat callers.
Angry cab drivers.
Those when you like see like some high people, and I don't mean high like weed, I mean like really high people doing some weird ass shit like eating each other. Did I ever tell you I saw that?
I learned how to spray paint on the subway trains in the 80s. My tag was Omni 156. That was the crew I painted with. Graffiti culture was very different when I was painting in the 80s. It was basically gangs. It was territorial. You know, I mean, if you were in the wrong neighborhood or the wrong train yard at the wrong time, you could get hurt.
Well, the city has become a lot safer, and a lot of the neighborhoods have changed. Some of them have changed too much, in my opinion, but overall for the better.
Things have changed way to its better, because I remember when I came first here, there were There were so many places you wouldn't live. Like downtown was practically below Houston, wasn't existing. You wouldn't live there. That was all commerce and commercial. Yeah, you discover every day. Every day is a new discovery day. Specifically the variety of people from all over the world.
You definitely don't realize how special New York City is until you leave.
It's very diverse, it's fun, it's enlightening.
So I'm here today, like almost every other day, chanting Hare Krishna and doing book distribution.
I like to paint the cityscapes. I like to paint the people. I like to get the pulse of the city.
I mean, this city is a story. You know, every day is an adventure. I didn't have anything to do today. I just decided to like go for a long walk. And that's what I've been doing. And it's just like, you never know what you're gonna see. You might see like a celebrity, you might just see like, you know, a band performing. Again, that's why I keep coming to this park, because, you know, there's always something happening.
Like I said, New York is a good place. It's a selfish place. But people will help you, man. People help. People help if you ask. And I love that about New York. You know, I don't know if that's the kind of story you wanted, but I had to say that because everybody needs help sometime. You never know when it might be you. And people will help you. Whether it be clothes, food, money, people will help. They just stingy, but they will help.
New York City is the world. And if you stop New York City from running, you stop the world.
Hey.
That's it. Finish.
We're finished?
Take the thing off.
All right. See you, man. Bye.